Hey traders, it's Tomek here from Nikko's Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly indices forecast. We have good period for indices because they are moving, so it's better than Forex, definitely. I took also some trades, but I will record separate video where I explain those in more details. Right now, let's just focus on analysis and weekly chart. As you can see on the DAX, it's volatile. It's still uptrend. However, right now it seems that we might to have beginning of possible retracement. I also took one trade here. First target was hit. Right now, I wait for second target to be hit, and then I will manage my bonus lot. But retracement to the 36 is our first goal. Then deeper retracement to this area of support or even lower. If we go to monthly chart, basically this is the first area. 36 is the area, but of course if price decide to retrace, EMA will go higher, so this area of the support is quite interesting for deeper retracement. And if we look for a monthly trend line, we have this line, but it's still with the two touches, so difficult to draw. Anyway, we will just pay attention right now for weekly time frame. This is our trend line. So next area 36, like I said, trend line, small area of the support and the bigger area of the support for this retracement. Very nice candle right now on the daily. And if we look for a daily trend line breakout, if we just draw the line from the bottom, connect this spike, we will see that this trend line right now was broken, and there is for now very strong momentum, which indicates that we can have some movement, some volatility. Area of daily support on the spike, another daily support around this area. Of course, this is for the day traders, scalpers, because if you are a swing trader, your goal is here, so you try to manage position to hold at least to this level. If we go to 4-hour chart, right now it's very easy to do. What we want to do is to just we wait for the retracements and look for selling opportunities on the 4-hour chart or lower time frames. And if you go to 1-hour chart, this is exactly trade which I took on Friday. Here, this 1 to 3 on the 1-hour time frame, entry, stop loss. First target was hit. Second target is around this area, so we still wait. If you are not in this trade, what you have to do is to just wait for retracement and again look for short scenarios. 1-hour chart retracement, lower time frame entries, or directly on the 1-hour chart is also possible. If price, of course, starts to drop again, then you can still look for late entries in the momentum for DAX. Okay, so this is what we have. Looks interesting. So let's hope that it will continue. Next is NASDAQ, which is also, as you can see, weekly chart, very strong up move. Basically, we don't have any area of the resistance. We're still making new highs. Yeah, so it's moving very strong up move after this retracement. So now it's it's still pointing up. Yes, so what we can do is just, of course, whenever price decide to retrace, trend line 36 is our target. If we look for daily chart, you see that this is our daily trend line. So retracement to this line are still opportunities for the swing traders to look for buys. Of course, everything here is right now very late. If we go to 4-hour chart, currently price bounced on the 12 EMA. So of course, ideally we want to wait for the retracement to 36. Then we look again for possible long scenarios. If we look for a trend line on the 4-hour chart, this is the only line which we can draw, even if we want to have more touches like that. So this will be with the 36. So if price breaks the 36 EMA and then we start to have EMA crossover, then I would say that we can have this deeper retracement on the daily chart. As long as price is holding 36, don't go too fast in the trades against the main direction. Wait for the retracement, look for buy opportunities. And if we go to lower time frames, now we need to see how it will develop, because now if price breaks this, of course we still look for late long scenarios. Yeah, so wait for some retracements, look for buys, but this is day trading, scalping only. If price reject this, then I would wait for breakout of the bottom, and then short scenarios are also possible, but our target is 4-hour chart 36 EMA. We want to target this because at this level we can have continuation to buy. So that's why you have to keep in mind if there is enough room to sell it. If not, you can patiently wait for this level of the 36 and focus on buys. So this is what we have right now on NASDAQ. US 30, this one stopped. As you can see, weekly chart, we currently are in the range. There is no direction. Of course, the highest point resistance is here, and we don't have any other tops. Okay, so price basically stopped here. Support zone of the weekly, you can see that the price spiked previously here. If you want to find support lower, we will see that this is also a strong area. Of course, this is zone always. This area is like a zone. 36 also might act as a support if price decide to go down. So if you go to daily chart, right now we have this situation that it's like no, trend line was, as you can see, if we draw trend line like that, it was broken. If we change angle right now, it also seems that price is breaking. So it's difficult situation right now to say what exactly we have, because if we leave the line like that, then we have lower high breakout 1 2 3. So we say, okay, maybe price decide to go down, but it's still making the angle, as you can see, and it's rejection though. So if I draw in this way, we will see that especially that price you see spike and is pointing up. So it's not so clear, to be honest, for me, what is happening here. We also have area of the support zone here of the daily. This one, this previous bottom, this is also area of the support. So it's a little bit tricky for me. And if I go to lower time frames, it's also, you see spike, 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 spike. So difficult to say. I don't like a situation like this because then usually we can have funny things. If I pay attention for the day trading scalping, I would say daily is pointing down, 4-hour chart is also pointing down, and 1-hour chart is also pointing down. So basically, if you are interested just to take advantage of some moves, then you can just wait for breakout of this short scenario is happening and look for selling opportunities. Otherwise, no, I would wait maybe for some clean situation on the 4-hour chart to see where price would like to go, because right now you see we are in the middle of something which is not exactly clear, like on DAX and NASDAQ. Nikkei, also here we see that it stopped the weekly chart. Strong move, retracement. Now it's a range. Area of the support is, of course, around the 36 EMA, and this previous bottom. Next area of support is lower here. If we look for the weekly trend line, this will be our line. So this area, those are the long-term support zones. But right now, there is not much momentum, as you can see on the daily chart. So basically, we are stuck between this area. And in terms of the bottom, no, it's difficult. It's here. Yeah, so we can say that we stopped here, and this is also area of the support because we have this spike. So basically, if you want to trade this right now, you have to be prepared to trade in the range. If you want to see confirmation of some movement, definitely this, if price stays above, we will have possible up move to the previous area of the resistance. Yes, and this will be together with the weekly movement, which is pointing up. This breakout might also indicate that maybe price decide to drop lower and to the area of the weekly 36, which is around this zone. If we delete this, okay, so this is our area of the 36 EMA. There is also trend line, but like you said, I don't. We can just draw this. So you see, if I start to draw too many things, usually for me it's something wrong with the chart. Yeah, so I don't force any trades here, or if you like, you can use low risk. But I prefer to see clean charts where everything is obvious. Here, range, trend line question. What is important? We don't know, to be honest. Yes, we can just assume that, okay, this line or this support. Anyway, no clean direction. Yes, right now. So better to wait for this, or you trade in this range. If price reject this and decide to go up again, let's say, no, we have this trend line. So for the scalpers, yes, what you can do, a retracement. If price reject this area, short scenarios target this support zone. If price breaks this trend line with the 36 and you see that it's staying above, then you can trade inside of the range and target this zone here. So this is, I would see this on the lower time frames, but if we don't have directions on the higher time frames, it's usually more difficult to trade also on the lower time frames, because if we have noise on the daily 4-hour chart, we cannot expect some good moves on the 1-hour chart or lower. And the last one is AUS200, which is basically also stuck in this between those two levels. Weekly chart, you see it's not moving right now, it just stopped, and it's visible also on the daily chart. So we see that it's not moving, EMAs are flat, so we have this big range, smaller range. Yes, here if you go to 4-hour chart, again, it's okay to trade this, okay? I'm not saying it's not, but you have to be aware that you trade in the range, so basically everything can happen. Retracement 36, rejection, short scenarios, target previous bottom here, and then the lowest point of the range. It seems that, price is making those lower lows, lower highs. So this is okay to grab some sells. If we look for the 1-hour chart, also here price is making interesting short scenario. So whenever price reject the 4-hour chart 36 EMA with this line, I would look for selling opportunities. Like I said, I would aim first this bottom, then next low. If price breaks 36 EMA, started to move up again, we can look for possible buy scenarios and aim this, but not even this, but a little bit lower here. But we need to see how price breaks this and how price stays above. So right now it's difficult to say. So this I would just take into consideration if you want to do some scalping and day trading. So that's all, guys, from indices. As you can see, DAX and NASDAQ, they are very nice, especially DAX. So let's hope that we'll get a continuation of this move, because it looks very interesting. So let's see what happens next week. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Enjoy your day, and we hear soon. Bye.